Okay, so we're just about ready to go on this East Coast road trip. The car's packed, camera on the front. In fact, this thing's bristling with cameras. So we're sure to get all the angles, hey Phil?
Short arm.
Short arm. Some sort of TV show or something. Anyway, let's get packed and hit the road. Destination today is the central Victorian town of Eildon at the foot of the Australian Alps. So, off we go.
So we left the Mornington Peninsula and headed north, stopping at these cool southern slopes of the Great Dividing Range at Maroondah Reservoir Park.
On our way to Eildon, we decided to stop up for Maroondah Reservoir. We're actually just outside Revels Falls, enjoying the waterfalls and looking out for some bowerbirds, and what a place it is.
What I'm doing here is I'm filming a bit of a territorial sing-off between a family, or two families of superb blue wrens. There's 3 males and a whole lot of females, all going absolutely nuts in the tree ferns over there. They're so fast and they're never all in one spot at the same time. So I'll just see how we go.
We could have stayed there all day, but we had to get going.
So we're driving over an area here known as Black Spur. It's part of the Great Dividing Range. It divides the coastal rivers of southern Victoria from the Murray-Darling River system of northern Victoria. We've just crossed over into the Murray-Darling system and we'll be in this basin for quite some time. But Black Spur here is a beautiful place. It's dominated by the towering tall mountain ash trees and tree ferns. It's absolutely beautiful.
The hills soon gave way to rolling green plains as we got closer to Eildon.
Well, on our way out to our camping spot today up in the hinterland here, we thought we'd have a quick look at Lake Eildon. Now, in recent years, Lake Eildon has been really, really low, but it's quite exciting now to see it full. It's not been like this for a very long time.
After a bit of exploring, we finally reached our campsite.
All right, here we are at our Big River campsite. This is where we'll be staying for the night. Tonight we're looking for the rare spotted tree frog, and we're not going anywhere that people don't quite often go. We're going to be following very well-worn paths. We're going to be extremely careful because these guys are quite endangered. We're going to take all the care we can to make sure that they're all good.
And what a bonus, someone's left us 4 logs.
Someone's left us firewood. Good stuff. Happy days. One thing we like to do, in fact we don't just like to do it, but we believe we have to. We're going into areas that are, well, even though it's well worn, and this is a place that a lot of people go to fish, we do like to take precautions. We don't want to be spreading any new diseases or pathogens. So, I've got a bottle of disinfectant here. I'll just find my stream shoes. A little bit dirty here. I'm going to give these a good old spray down. Anyway, I'll keep at it, but this is a precaution we take everywhere we go. Brown trout are exotic species in Australia. They don't belong in our waterways, and they certainly are a real threat to some of our native frogs, so don't have any trouble taking a couple for dinner.
We waited until dark and had a bit of a look around. It didn't take us too long to find exactly what we were looking for, a Spencer's or spotted tree frog, who promptly ate a flying ant right in front of us. We soon found a male sitting on a twig, but to film him call, we had to switch on the infrared. We got some footage and also some recordings and then left him be before returning to camp.